Welcome back to Further Solutions Academy. Further Solutions Academy. Don't forget to share our video, subscribe if you have not subscribed before, and comment if you have any problem. And also, if you want to meet us, you want to reach us, we have online classes, mathematics and physics, even English language. You can contact this line. We have our Zoom. We go on Zoom and Telegram. Okay, I have this particular topic to work on as far as this video is concerned. But before now, we have like 16 videos on statistics. All what you need in statistics is already available, but some questions have been posted on my handle, and which I need to attend to. That is why I have to recap this and moderate the video in a better way. Now I have this topic which is called measure of central tendency. What are the measures of central tendency? We have mean, median, and mode. It means that is my outline for this video. By the end of this video, you will understand mean, median, and mode. Take note of that. But before we really understand, before we go into this, let me quickly explain some things in as far as statistics is concerned. The first thing, when we talk about statistics, we know that this is the statistics. This is the statistics. And if we talk about statistics, I say it's a collection of what? It's a collection of data. I mean, collection, you collect, you present, you analyze, and you draw conclusion when you talk about statistics. That's what we are talking about on statistics. It means you must collect an information or data, you must analyze it, you must present it, you must interpret it, and also draw conclusion from what you have collected. That is what we talk about as far as statistics is concerned. Now, the second thing you need to understand what is called population. Population. Now, when we talk about population is just like, okay, let me use a scenario, like the total number of secondary school students in Nigeria as a whole. Total number of senior secondary school students in Nigeria. Now, when we talk about Nigeria, it means I'm talking about what? Population of what? Of secondary school students in Nigeria. Senior secondary school students in Nigeria. Now, that is population. It means the total, the total body, that is population. The next thing you need to understand what is called sample. Yes. This is another common thing. Now, when we talk about sample just like a subset. Let me use the word subset. Subset of population. Substance of population. That's what is called sample. When you draw something from population, that is, if you don't understand sample or subset, try to visit our sets. We have a video on set. But subset. Now, if I want to talk about subset of population of secondary school in Nigeria, now if I'm now talking about a state population of students the total number of students, senior secondary school students in Lagos State or Ekiti State. Let me use Ekiti State. Now, Ekiti State, this become a sample. This will become a sample. Now, what you need to understand here, you need to what is called rough data. Rough data. There are many of them, but I'm just trying to work on some parts. Rough data is just like you have it in a raw, like the numbers you just collected without array. You not arrange it, you just have it. Like the size of a pairs of a student or size of pairs of you can pick any size, and when you have it 70, 80, you are having it in a raw form, and that is not well arranged. But before you arrange a data, you must know what is called frequency. 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 Now, frequency. Now, when you have it in 40, 14, 1, 18, 10, 14, 3, 10, 15. Now, at this point, we call it as a raw data. Now, when I have it in terms of what? The number, which is size or ages, this become a what? Frequency. Now, how many? I have 10 and I have 14. Let me put 13. Now, I have 13, I have 14, and I have 15. Yes, 15. Now, please take note of this. This is the frequency. How many 14? How many 10 am I having? 1, 2. This will become 2. How many 3 am I having? 13 am I having? I have 1. How many 14 am I having? I have 2. And how many 15 am I having? I have 1. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have 18 also. Sorry. Let 18 be here. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to, to make an explanation. I can have another 18 here. Now, if I have 18, it's 2. 1, 2, that will be 6, 7, 8. Now, everything becomes 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you see? Total is 8. Now, that is called frequency. Now, at this point, I can call what is called, let me make a name called tally. It's very, very common. When we talk about tally, it means it's form of frequency, but you want to bind them, you want to have it in a counting form. This is 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2. Now, this is my tally. Now, how do I draw tally? This is how to, if you have like frequency of, let's assume you have one of your frequency is 10 or 9. Now, I want to make 9 in tally. What I will just do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can you see? This become a what? 1, 2, 3, 4 pound, and so on and so forth. I think with this, you are good to go. You are good to go. Now, let me try to work on mean, median, and mode. Please take note of what I just explained now. They are very important to statistics. Take note of that. Now, let me quickly brief it before I solve problem on it. Now, the first one, we call it median. Median means average. Let me use the word, you can call it average. Let me use the word average. Let me use the word average. That is median. How do I get my median? If it is grouped and ungrouped. If it is grouped, it means group data. I'm talking about group data. Now, what you just do is that summation of f of x all over summation of what? F. That is my mean. But if it is ungrouped data. Now, ungrouped data, we just have what? My ungrouped data, it will be what? x1 plus x2 plus and so on to s last n divided by what? The n, which is the number. Please take note of that. This is for grouped. This is what? Ungrouped. Please take note of those things. And when we talk about our median, we call it a middle. You are talking about a middle of it. A number, a data that fall at the middle. Don't forget that I'm talking about measure of central tendency. Measure of central tendency. Now, okay, which they are just telling us that is telling us the center of the data. When we talk about this center of the what? Of the data. Don't forget that. Now, median, we are always arranged. When it is ungrouped, we arrange, which is in array. Now, what am I mean by array? It can be ascending or descending. It means it must be array. And you pick the number that fall at the middle. Now, the number that fall at the middle, that becomes your what? Median. If 2 falls at the middle, it means you have to add the 2 together. Like when you have it in form of odd, even, you add the 2 numbers together and divide it by 2. Think of that. And if it is only one, which is if odd, you have the number. That number that falls at the middle, that become your number. Now, if it is sorry, let this one be here. Arrange in array. Now, why this one? How do I do it on group? Group. When you are to do it on group, we just have summation of what? F. Do you get it now? Summation of the what? Of the frequency divided by 2. Divided by is it divided by 2? I think it will be divided by 2. Yes. Now, which is this for the odd. Now, if it is even, summation of plus 1 divided by 2, which is 1. This one is called even. Please take note of that. When you have it in even, the number we are talking about is even. These are the things you need to understand. And after that, you do it this way. You have your class, median class. Median class, you can have cumulative frequency, everything that you are to need. You are going to be following on that thing. Don't forget that you have L1. Those things, you should remember those things. And I don't want to talk about that before now, but it's going to confuse you. Now, I'm talking about mode. Mode is highest occurring frequency. Highest occurring frequency. Now, with what I've explained just now, we can lay our hand on some problems on median, mean, median, and mode. Now, let's try to work on some problems on that regard. Permit me to rub this because of space. I need more space now. Now, look at this question. Okay, let's work on these 2 problems. Now, the first one solution. Please mind my handwriting. People have been complaining about my handwriting. Now, I have find the mean of the number 134, 8, 8, 4, and 7. 1, 3, 4, 8, 8, and 7. Okay, and how do I solve this problem? I need my mean. This is my mean. I can write my mean as S bar. I can write my mean as average. Don't forget, average. Anyone that is convenient for you. Which it will be equals to, I'll just say that what? Summation of the data divided by what? The number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It means my n becomes 7. Which is, I can answer that, what is my 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 8 plus 8 plus 4 plus 7 divided by 7. Now, by so doing this, I will be having, this one become 48, 8 times 3, that will be 24. That will be 24 plus 7, that is 31. 31 plus 4, that will be 35. Now, I'll be having 35 divided by 7. It means my mean equals to what? 35 divided by 7, it will be equals to 5. That is my answer. Please don't forget, please, can you see my handwriting? I add up the data given divided by the number of data, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is divided by 7. That is the n here. Now, which become, when I sum it up, this symbol, we call it sigma. Summation. This is called summation. Please take note of that. It means summing some. When you are in analysis, you will learn more about this. Real analysis, you will learn more about that. Sorry. Okay, that is called summation sign. Now, that is my answer. And this number 2, solution to this also. I don't know how much to, because there are a lot of videos or there are a lot of questions and answer on our channel already. You can go there and watch. Now, find the weight of 5 girls in kilogram. In kg are 48, x 52, 50, and 2s minus 5. if the average weight is 47 kg, find the weight of the girl that has the heaviest, weights. Heaviest weight. Now, the problem you are having here is X and this 2X. That is what you are to work on. Now, how do I go for my average? My average will be equals to, don't forget, summation of what? Of X divided by what? N. Take note of that. What is summation of X? It means I'm to add up all the data given plus X plus 52 plus 50 plus 2X minus 5. Put a bracket here to avoid silly mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have given us 5 girls, which is divided by 5. Now, by so doing this, don't forget that my average is what? My average is 47. It means I'm talking about 47 equals to, when I add up this and this and this, that will be 102, 48, that will be 150. 150 plus X plus 2X minus 5 divided by 5. Now, I can now say that what? 40 multiplied by 5 equals to, this take away this, that will be 145. 145 plus this, it will be 3X, which I will have 3X equals to, this multiplied by 6, it will be 235 minus 145, which is 3X will be equals to this and this become 90. Now, it means by so doing that 3X equals to 90, divide both sides by 3 by 3. This will cancel, my X will be equals to 30. Now, my X become 30. I will now come back, please take note of this, I will now come back to what I was doing before. Now, my weight, the values are 48. We have X, what is my X? 30. I have 52. I have 50. And this one become 30 times 2, that will be 60. That will be 30 times 2. Now, 2 bracket of 30 minus 5. Which is going to be what? 60 minus 5, that will be 55. Now, what is the heaviest? Heaviest weight is, we have, the heaviest is what? Heaviest now. Heaviest is 55. That is all. Heaviest is 55. Can you see how simple it is? Now, can you see that mean is very simple. Let me try to work on median before I run to mode and do something very good about this. And we'll end this video on that. Okay, I'm now on median. I'm now on median. Let me just write some things before we continue. I've told you that median is just like a middle, and we are talking about median class, which it will be equals to summation of F all over 2 if summation of X is what? Even. And median class will be equals to summation of F plus 1 divided by 2 if summation of F is odd. Please take note of those things. They are very, very important. And I've told you that at this point you must arrange your data. You must arrange your data, your information that you are having, and pick up the middle parts. Now let me try to give example on this part. Example that will illustrate that very well, because a lot of question has been given on to me. Now look at this question. A number of families were asked how many children they had. The results are as follows. The results are as follows. Number of children and the frequency. Okay. Calculate the median. Calculate the median. This is very funny. It's already grouped. As you see it, so it's grouped. That is why we have it children and we have what? Frequency. It's grouped. Take note of that. Now, how do I go about this? The first thing I will do now is that solution. The first thing I will do, I will go for my summation of the F. What's the summation of it? 10 plus 15 plus 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 7. When I have, this is going to be 25. This is going to be 33. That is going to be 39, 43, and 50. It should be 50. Now, that is very powerful. That is very good. Now, 50 is even. Is even. It's not odd. Since it's even, I can answer that what? My median class will be equals to summation of F all over 2 because it's even. What is our summation of F over 2? 50 all over 2, which is going to be 25. 25. Now, this is just like a positioning. Now, you will now come here. You will add up the what? The cumulative frequency that will give us 25. Adding frequency. Cumulatively till we get to 25 class. Now, 25 class. I want to do this now. It means I'll be talking about what? 10 plus 15, which is going to be what? 25. First and second added to be what? It means which is going to be what in second. Since in second, it means my median will be equals to 2. My median is equals to 2. This just telling us the positioning. This plus this give us 25, and that is all. That is all. It means my median class is what? My median is what? Is 2. That is all for that. Now, let me try to show more example on this part. Can you see it's very simple? Don't forget what I just did now. Just add up and go. Don't forget you are home with Further Solutions Academy. Okay, let me show another example on median, which will be the last example of median. Now, the table shows the scores obtained when a fair die was thrown. A number of times, which is the number of times. Let me read again. The table shows the scores obtained when a fair die was thrown. A number of times. Scores. This is my score. These are my frequency. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the, what are the frequency? 2 and so on. If the probability of obtaining in 3 is this, find the median. Solution to this problem. It's a very simple problem. Don't look at it as an hard question. The only thing that is strange there is the probability. Now, how do I do the probability? Don't forget, probability of obtaining 3 will be equals to frequency of 3 divided by what? The total frequency. which is summation of the frequency. That is how to do that. Now, what is probability of obtaining 3 is this. It means I'm talking about 0.26 equals to frequency of 3 is x divided by total frequency plus 5 plus x plus 11 plus 9 plus 10. That is what you need to do. Since I have that, and this will give me 0.26 equals to x divided by, this is going to be 7 plus 9, 16, 16 plus 11, that will be 20, 16 plus 7, that will be 27, 27 plus that will be 37, that will be 37. I'll be having 37 plus x. Now, I can now cross multiply. Now, by so doing that, I'll be having 0.26 bracket of, this is 26, bracket of 3 plus x equals to x, which I have this, it will be 9.62 plus 0.26x equals to x. I can now collect like times. If I collect like times, I'll be having 9.62 equals to x minus 0.2x, which minus 1 minus 0. That it will be 0.74. Now 9.62 equals to 0.74x. Divide both sides by 0.74x. I mean 0.74. Now it means my x will be equals to, this will cancel this, which is, if I should do 9 point that, and it will be equals to 13. 13. That is, it means my x is what is 13. That is what I'm talking about. My x is 13. Now, the next thing I need to do now is that I need to get my what? My now, my median now. I want to get my median. Median. The first thing I will do, summation of f, which I will add up everything together. It means I'm talking about what? 37 plus x, which is 37 plus 13. 37 plus 13 will be equals to 50. It means my f is equals to 50. Now, 50 is even, which is even. Don't forget that. Is even. It means it will be divided by what? By 2, which is, it will be equals to 25. Yes, it will be divided by 2, which is going to be 25 positioning. Now, 25 positioning. Now, what I will just do, add the frequency till we get 25. Add up the frequency till we get what? 25. Add up the frequency till we get 25. What I'm trying to do now is that we call it cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency. It means I will say that what? 5 plus 2 plus 5 plus 13. 2 plus 5, 7. 13. That will be 25 rather. That will be going to be 25. Anyway, to be 25. It means 25. When do I stop? I stop at 3. I stop at what? 3, which is going to be 5 plus this. Yes, that's going to be 20. Yes. This plus this, that will be 25. And I'm talking about 25. Since I have 25, it means I have first, second, third. I have first, second, third. It means my median is what? My median is it's not up to 25. It means I will be adding plus 11. Let's see this. This plus this, it will be 18 plus, it will be more than, which is going to be what? This, because of this is not up to, do you get me right? I think I'll be stopping here. It means it will be 4. Fourths. Do you get me now? It means my median will become 4. That is my median. Think of that, my median become 4. With what I've explained here, you should be able to get median very well. Let me try to brief mode. Mode is not very hard. It's a very simple part of statistics that it's very, very simple, to relate with what? Mode. Take note of that. It's very, very simple to relate with mode. It's always simple to relate with mode. Take note of that. Now, let me quickly explain mode. Now, mode. Mode, we are talking about highest occurring frequency. The highest value or highest data that occur most. The most occurring data. That's what is called most. Okay. Now, look at this. What is the mode of the score? Now, look at this question. The first one solution, I'm asked to, what is the mode of the score below? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Now, look at this. How many 1 am I having? 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Now, the highest occurring is what? It means my mode is what? Is 5. Now, look at this one. Determine the mode of the distribution below. It means my mode, I don't know it. Look at this is the frequency. 2 has 5, 6 has 10, 10 has 9. Now look at me. The highest occurring is this. It means my mode becomes 6. That's my answer. Can you see? It's very simple to relate with mode. Oh, don't forget you are home with Further Solutions Academy. I really appreciate your contribution. At this point, thanks so much for watching.